Hey guys, this is Chad Joyce with Plum Real Estate, and welcome to another edition of Touring Tuesdays. And now we're going to be known as Touring Texas. It's been a little while since we've had a video. I've been extremely busy, but we're going to get back into the swing of these things. Today we are out in Forney, Texas, and we're going to take a tour of this house right behind me. This house is 2001 Eagle Lake in Forney. We're in the subdivision of Travis Ranch. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 1,698 square feet, and is built in 2008. This house is move-in ready, and the best part about this house, it's listed for $249,900. At today's rates, I just checked this before we did this video, provided you have decent credit, and you can actually get this house with 0% down. This is in a USDA zone, and if you finance the whole thing, your principal and interest payment on this house can be $1,500 or less. Interest rates are dropping, and this is a great time to be looking at a house. We're only about 30 minutes east of downtown Dallas, so you got pretty good proximity to major metro areas and other things around the area. So after we do that, after we look at the house, we're going to check out some of the HOA amenities. The HOA here at Travis Ranch, $360 a year. There's multiple parks, there's multiple playgrounds, there's pools, there's outdoor basketball courts, and we're going to go and walk through all of that. And then at the end, we'll talk about some of the different options for financing this home, give you some ways that you can get into this property, like I said, with 0% down, and all you have to take and pay out of your pocket are your closing costs. So I'm really excited to show you guys this house. Let's go on in, let's have a look, and let's see what it's like. All right, come on in. This is a split bedroom design. Back over here in the right corner here, that's going to be the primary suite. Over this way, that's going to be the garage entrance. And come back over this way, which is where we'll start. We have 2 bedrooms and a bath. I'm going to lower this a little bit so we can get a good idea. Now, coming on in, you can see we got luxury vinyl planking throughout this house. In fact, there's no carpet in this home. It makes it for a really good low maintenance type of property. And I'm trying to get this to zoom up so you can see the ceiling fan. So here's what I've called bedroom 3. It's got a semi-decent little closet size here. Again, the home is 1,698 square feet. So some of the storage on the property is going to be a little bit smaller than what you'd expect or what you may want, but it does a really good job. This is a good, efficient floor plan. Here's our secondary bathroom. You got tiled floors in here, vanity, and then you've got a shower tub combo right here. All brand new tile that's in here. House is really well maintained. You have the panel dooring throughout the property. See that? And coming on back over here, let's see, this is a closet, but here's the second bedroom. So when I say you have split bedroom designs, that means that the secondary bedrooms, typically for children or guests, are on the other side of the home from the primary suite. So that's what we've got here. Pretty decent size. Again, you got the luxury vinyl plank flooring. You got tall ceilings, little ceiling fan here. And, again, low maintenance living with this property. Let's walk on over here. We got right in here, you got the laundry room, washer dryer connectors. This is all electric. There is no gas at this property. Come on out. Here's 2-car garage. There's your garage door opener. Hot water heaters over there. Home even has some extra shelving, which this is nice. This is built in. and is staying with the property. And up there is your attic access. There's a little bit of storage space up there, but not too much. And I'm not going to go on up there because I always hit my head when I go up to that one. So again, when you come right on in, this is the main living area, and you can see, I'm going to turn around. There's the front entry door, tiled entry, and here's the main living area. Wood burning fireplace. You got all the wiring already set up. And this is really a nice thing. You know, you can hang your TV up here and you put the wiring through here, you know, come down out there and connect right there. So you don't have wires hanging out everywhere. Got a nice fireplace there. Good big open room. There's a ceiling fan. Over there's a kitchen and dining area. And again, you can see through here, it's all luxury vinyl planking. So this home is just ready for move-in. And it's just not going to have much in the way of maintenance. It's not like carpet. And people always wonder about carpet. And I'll keep talking here, but this is the primary suite. But, you know, carpet is great until you realize that it just holds everything in it. And when you pull that carpet up, you're going to have years and years of dust and debris and just literally just crap underneath there. And here you get it nice and clean. So I've always loved, you know, the luxury vinyl planking and tile flooring. Here's the primary suite. You have a bathroom, a bathtub here, separate shower, which, you know, if you've been watching the channel, you've seen a lot of builders will remove the bathtub now. A lot of builders are not putting in bathtubs in their property. But this one has one. You got the toilet area over here, and you got a nice walk-in closet with a couple of built-ins, nothing too big on in here. And, you know, you got double vanity. You got the door hardware on there already, so you don't have to put that on there. Nice big mirror, good lighting, tall windows. And thankfully, I believe this is a normal window. Let me check and see. Yeah, that's a normal window, but it does come with the blinds. Always thought it was weird that builders will put a normal window in a primary bathroom that's big like that, and then they won't give you blinds. So, you know, at least now you got privacy with that. Here we come over this way. We got the kitchen. Plenty of cabinet space in here. The home does come with a refrigerator. You got stainless steel appliances. You can look on in here. There's the electric burners. These are really good shape, ready to go. Microwaves up here. Dishwasher. Now the home is winterized because it is vacant. So the water's off of the street and the water's been pumped out of the pipes so that there's no damage when cold weather comes on in. It's really easy to de-winterize. I'm just showing you all the appliances that you got. Back over here, this is the dining area. So it's kind of got a kitchen dining area all in one room, but side-by-side fridge with an ice maker and a water line. Really, you know, probably save you about $2,000 if you do not have a refrigerator. And again, walk on out back out here. A nice stone patio, and look at it, it extends all the way out. I'm going to shut the door here. Comes with a built-in fire pit. It hasn't been used in a little while, so we got some stuff growing in there, but that can be easily cleaned out. And side patio goes on over there if you want to do some grilling and all that. You got a good sized yard, nice shade tree, and you can see the shade is actually perfect. There's the sun right there. So, you know, it's kind of early morning right now, about 10 o'clock, and you can come sit out here, nice shaded area. There's the rest of the back patio. You can see all the siding on the house. Home's in great shape. And again, this home's listed for $249,900. You're not going to find a better deal in DFW. And it does come with a storage shed. Let me come on over here. Have a look at, point out the inside here. So you can see it's got all that extra space in here for storage. So Again, it's a beautiful home. I'd highly encourage you guys come on out and have a look at it if you are looking in this area. Schools are in the neighborhood, really close by. And if you want to see a 3D tour, you can go ahead and email me and I can send you a 3D tour on it so you can move around on your own. But that's the whole house here. Let's go check out some of the HOA amenities and see what Travis Ranch has to offer you. All right, so here we are. We're at the main HOA facility for Travis Ranch, and you can get here. There's bike and hiking trails throughout, and we'll look at this while we're walking through, show you some drone shots as well. But you got a nice big open area, and I think a couple of years ago they used to have a skate park here, but it looks like they closed it down and turned it into more green space. You do have the little free library, which a lot of these HOAs will have, book share type thing. That one's not as clean as some of the other ones. But walking up over here, they got a nice big pavilion right next to their pool. I'm going to see if I can sneak on in. I don't know if I'll be able to. Looks like it's gated, yeah. Looks like they've got a gate. But here, I'll put it up over the side here. Covered little kids' playground area here with all the picnic benches and everything. You can see all that. Nice, lot of space there. And that's where you get into the pool and everything as well. Over here, they have their sports courts. You got an outdoor basketball court and 2 pickleball courts right there. And then coming up around this way before we head back to look at the pool, you got a little playground, and we'll walk around. You got some people here playing here today, enjoying the good weather. So we'll walk around on over this way. You can get a good idea of the splash pad and everything that's here at the for the community. And so you can see right there, there's our splash pad. This is a very popular area during the summer. That's going all day long. So, and you can see all the seating area, the covered area. So there's plenty of shade, plenty of seating, and a really nice pool to go with the splash pad. And like I said, throughout this HOA, there's biking and hiking trails throughout the area that connect to little smaller parks throughout the community. This is a large community. But we're not going to go look at the smaller parks. Right now, we're going to go check out my favorite part of every HOA, which is the dog park. All right, so for all of you who've watched the channel before, I got a husky, I got to check out all the dog parks. And Travis Ranch does have their own dog park. We're going to walk on into it. It's right next to the soccer fields. But they got this nice pavilion with picnic tables, security camera there and everything. But they have a really, really big dog park. They got right over here is the small little dog. If you have smaller pets, you got a smaller little dog area right here. You are close to the road, so you are getting a little bit of extra noise and everything. But you have a couple benches in there. Plenty of green space to for the dogs to run around in. And then your larger dog park is right over here. And they're mowing the lawn right now, so he's going to have to deal with the noise at the moment. They do have water over there for dog bowls. Nice big area. And way back over in the back, they have one little play thing that the dogs can run up on. I don't even know if you can even see it from here, but it's kind of funny. But it's a really big, nice area, a couple of trees. This is newer to the community. They haven't always had this. And we're right next door to, I'll walk over here. There's a couple of soccer fields with some bleachers and everything, and green space for people to, play some sports and everything in. Really nice area. I always love neighborhoods that have a dog park and green space for you to get your dogs out and enjoy the day. Like, there you go. You can see the soccer field, and you can pretty much do anything out there. I don't know why they have the bleachers way over there, but they do. So really nice green space, really open, and a really nice feature that Travis Ranch has put in. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in and checking out this home. Again, we're in Travis Ranch in Forney, Texas. This property is 2001 Eagle Lake Drive in Forney, Texas. And I hope you enjoyed the tour. And I hope you saw that there's a lot that Travis Ranch has to offer you. Now, one thing I did talk about at the beginning of the show in the video was that there are a lot of opportunities to get into this property with zero down out of your pocket. You know, you can even possibly ask the seller to pay for closing costs. I don't know if they would agree to that, but you can always put that offer in there. This home is located in the USDA region, which does provide 100% financing. Also, if you're a veteran, you can get 100% financing. If you want to do FHA, there's 3.5% down loans, and then conventional, you can get 3% down loans. So there's a lot of opportunity here to get into the property with very little out of your pocket. Also, interest rates have been dropping significantly. And like I said, before I started this video and before we came out here, I checked. If you did USDA financing at a 6% interest rate right now, your principal and interest on the home would be $1,498. So you'd have to add your taxes, your insurance, and your HOA dues to cover in that as well. But it is very manageable and it is better and cheaper than renting. This property is priced excellent for the community. There is a lot going on out here in Travis Ranch. There are a lot of homes available, but there aren't many homes available under $250,000, especially in this condition. It is move-in ready and perfect for anybody who is looking to do and get into a home that has low maintenance and low cost to get into. Again, thank you guys for checking out the video. Leave your comments below. If you have any questions, all my contact information is below. I enjoyed showing this house to you guys, and we'll see you next week on Touring Texas. Y'all have a good one. Bye.